Okay, so let's jump right in. We're looking at a situation where someone, Riley, is really, really upset.
Yes, visibly distressed,
Hmm.
crying, actually. And their friend, Alex, is there trying to figure out, what's going on.
And it becomes clear pretty quickly what the core issue is.
hmm Riley tells Alex they were robbed, just like that, the night before.
Wow. Yeah, that's heavy. And Riley feels completely helpless.
Yeah, helpless and all their money gone. It paints a picture straight away of how bad this was.
So our goal here is to really unpack this. Understand the events leading up to it, the robbery itself, and Riley's immediate reaction.
Exactly. Piece together that sequence.
Okay, so let's rewind a bit. Before the robbery, Riley was at a party.
That's right. Coming from a party.
But Alex didn't know about this party. Why not?
Well, Riley apparently thought Alex wouldn't want to go. The reason given was there was alcohol there.
Oh. But then Alex says they actually like parties, so Riley kind of misjudged that one.
Seems so.
Yeah.
But Riley wasn't wrong about the alcohol. They admit there was quite a bit there.
Okay, so lots of alcohol, and the party went on for a while.
It did. Alex actually called Riley in the morning, and Riley was still at the party then.
Still there in the morning. Wow. What was Riley doing?
Riley says they were, dancing, having fun, trying to make it sound okay.
But Alex kind of pushes a bit, asks about drinking.
Yeah, gently asks. And Riley first denies it, says no, but then admits to having a little bit.
A little bit. That could be important later, maybe.
Could be. It's a detail to keep in mind. Riley does say they remember dancing, though, with some friends from the Institute. So some memories there.
Okay, so friends were there. But then Riley says something interesting, right? About regretting it.
Yes. Despite the earlier fun description, Riley then says they regretted going, that the music was horrible.
Horrible music, so maybe the fun wasn't all that great even before the robbery.
It certainly puts a different spin on it, doesn't it? Especially looking back after what happened next.
Right, so the party eventually ends. Riley leaves. And this is when the really bad part happens, the robbery.
Exactly. Riley's jacket was stolen, and the money was inside it.
And this wasn't at the party.
No, that's key. It was afterwards. Riley was leaving in the morning, trying to get a taxi.
Okay, trying to get a taxi. Where?
Well, they decided to walk to the next street over, because there wasn't a bus.
Walking to another street. Alex thought that might have been risky.
Yeah, Alex raised that possibility maybe it was a dangerous area.
And Riley didn't know, hadn't been there recently.
Apparently not since the last time they saw Alex. So completely unaware of any potential danger, just focused on getting home.
Right. And then, while walking, someone approaches them.
Yes, a stranger comes up. And at first, this person acts nice, asking questions.
Oh, that's unsettling. Like disarming them first.
Exactly. It can be a tactic.
Yeah.
Because then the niceness disappeared.
And they threatened Riley.
Threatened to kill Riley if they didn't hand over their wallet.
Oh my God. That's just terrifying. How did Riley react?
Scared, shocked, as you'd expect. The good thing is Riley wasn't physically hurt,
Yeah.
but emotionally. Huge impact.
Of course. And did the stranger keep talking?
Apparently, yes. Kept asking questions even while making threats. But Riley didn't answer.
Just focused on the money, trying to protect it.
It seems like it. Riley was focused on trying to save the money. But in the end,
They lost the wallet.
lost the wallet, everything inside, documents, ID, all gone.
And the money. How much are we talking about?
About $1,000.
1,000. Wow. And Riley had just earned that.
Yeah, apparently through extra work just in the last week. So you can imagine how that feels.
Oh, absolutely crushing. All that hard work just gone.
Adds a real sting to it. But Riley, even being upset, hasn't forgotten the incident. They mentioned wanting to catch the person responsible.
That makes sense. That initial feeling of wanting justice.
A very natural response.
Yeah.
But then we get to the aftermath.
Yeah. What happened right after? Has Riley been able to rest?
No, hasn't slept at all since it happened.
Yeah.
Which is completely understandable after that kind of shock.
Totally. And the police. Has Riley reported it?
No. Haven't gone to the station. And isn't even sure if they will.
Why not?
Riley feels like it would be useless. Just thinks the police won't do anything about it.
That's tough. That feeling of helplessness, even when it comes to getting help.
It really is. Alex tries to offer a potential connection, mentions a cousin's brother on the force.
But Riley isn't biting.
No. Expresses a general distrust of the police. So that door seems closed for now.
So, despite wanting the person caught earlier, now Riley is thinking, just let it go.
That seems to be the decision for the moment. Let it go. Maybe it's overwhelm, maybe it's that feeling of futility we talked about.
It's a hard choice to make. Is there any good news in this whole mess?
Well, one small thing, Riley's mobile phone wasn't taken. It was left at home.
Oh, okay. That's something at least. Losing your phone on top of everything else would be awful.
Definitely a small relief.
Yes.
And importantly, just talking through it all with Alex seems to have helped Riley a bit.
Really? Riley said that.
Yeah, explicitly said they felt better after the conversation. It shows how much just having someone listen can mean.
That's true. Having that support is crucial. So wrapping this up, it's just a really tough story. A party, trying to get home.
And he turns into this frightening encounter, a major financial loss, and a lot of emotional distress.
Yeah. It's striking how a normal evening, or morning rather, could just flip like that.
It really is. The ordinary becoming suddenly dangerous. And you see Riley wrestling with that conflict, wanting justice, but feeling like it's out of reach or maybe just too hard to pursue right now.
It definitely leaves you thinking, if you were in Riley's shoes, faced with that shock and loss, what's the immediate next step? Do you report it, even with doubts?
Or do you focus on just trying to cope and move past it? What factors weigh into that decision right after something like that happens?
Yeah, a lot to consider there. Definitely something for all of us to think about.